So if you are also a very big fan of the Battlefield games, then this video might upset you, as I am going to talk about Battlefield 2042 and what you should and should not expect from the game. So let's roll into today's video. First things first, the newest installation of Battlefield is launching on 19th November this year for PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S and X. It is set in the post-apocalyptic future where a humanitarian crisis is brought about by climate change. However, the most disappointing thing is that Battlefield 2042 will not have any campaign mode or story mode unlike other Battlefield games out there. But why? Well, everyone knows money, right? Okay, jokes apart. In an interview between Eurogamer and game designer Daniel Berlin, he stated as follows: "If you look at the DNA of the studio, what we've been doing for so long, we just said, you know what, we're not going to have a traditional single-player campaign this time around, but we're going to put all that emphasis and all those resources into building depth into the multiplayer, because that is what we do best." He also stated that players will also get a narrative-driven world in this game, but remember, it will not similar to a campaign or story mode. DICE and its developers stated that they're just going to emphasis on creating a player versus player environment with 3 different multiplayer-only modes with 64 to 128 players. Also, you may need to spend some money for PS Plus or Xbox Live Gold to play this game. However, there could be some game modes which would require no subscription at all. Apart from this, players will also be given an option to either play against AI bots or solo or with their friends in a squad. The game will solely focus on multiplayer mode only, with the absence of Battle Royale mode also. Yes, though it's a multiplayer game, it will also lack the Battle Royale mode too. So it is now clear that we're not gonna have any single-player campaign on the game, but we must remember that each and every gaming and non-gaming companies changes their mind according to their moods, like Microsoft, which told that Windows 10 will be the last Windows version ever, and we all know that it didn't happen since we got Windows 11. Also, MDHR Studios, the creators of Cuphead, said that the game will never launch on PlayStation platform, and we all know that it is now available on both the PS4 and PS5. So can we say that we will get campaign mode in Battlefield 2042 in the near future through game updates? Yes, it might happen, God knows, but for the time being, we're not getting any kind of offline story mode in the game. Now, don't get me wrong for talking about so many downsides of the game, but just think that after spending $60 to $70 of your hard-earned money, you are not getting so many things unlike the previous Battlefield games: the story mode, Battle Royale mode, and also many in-game elements and features like the nearby medics, damage feed and so on. Hopefully we would get those features back. Also, according to an article on Digit.in, Battlefield 2042 is going to be the last installment in the Battlefield franchise. Yes, you heard it right. So developers might want to make a long-lasting multiplayer game which might compete with Activision's Call of Duty Warzone. And in future, we may get a new FPS franchise from DICE and EA, which would focus on campaign mode, so don't worry about that. Okay, so let's come to the main point. Should you buy Battlefield 2042? Well, if you are a casual gamer and loves to play story and campaign games more, and you have less or no friends to play with, then you should look upon other games like Crysis Remastered Trilogy, Call of Duty Vanguard, and so on. But if you prefer to play games most of the time with your friends and other real players, and you are ready to spend huge money on a game with no story mode to enjoy, then you can try out Battlefield 2042. It's really up to you, but still it will disappoint most of the casual gamers. So I hope that you guys got the solution whether to spend your hard-earned money on this game or to spend on another game, or you can just wait for the sale even. But if you've got bored with FPS games, then you can play cool platformer games like Sonic the Hedgehog and Super Mario Bros. To refresh our childhood memories. Oh wait, You are not familiar with Sonic and Mario but interested to know about them? Then you can check these two videos on some crazy facts that you may not know about Sonic and Mario. You can click either on the left video or the right video first as you wish. Thank you so much guys for giving your precious time on our channel. Wishing you all have a great time.